Comic
Yeah, closing argument.
book? Right. Once again, at the comic book, I'm gonna have to run to the loo.
That's fine.
So good luck making the comic book.
Okay.
Because we'll be quite tight, but we can get to the end of this whole bit. So here we.
Okay. Oh. Maybe this one. Okay. That'll be the poster. Yeah, blood on poster. Blood on ground. Dumbbell. Over the carpet. I3. This is what's his face's shenanigans, where he just like decides to move everything like an idiot. Oh, that's not in. Huh. Because that's a dupe. Huh. Man, this one's actually kind of hard. Maybe that's this one. And yep. Yep, blood. At 5. Maybe that's the sauna. Yeah, it has to be the sauna. Oh no, he's already got that in that picture. So what else could that be?
Do we have a solution?
No, not yet. It's not quite. Okay.
So that's probably the cord to there, right?
See, I thought so, but it's a dupe, kinda. We're missing all this stuff in the middle. Poster stain. This is about where I want to. Act 3.
So they roll up the carpet, and they take the poster?
Yeah, I think so.
And then they need the girls.
Oh, hang on. I actually realised that this one... This beef arm one. Probably this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, or maybe it's... Oh, I don't know what this one is here. Or maybe... Oh, no, I think it's this way. And then this one is on this one?
No, I don't. Maybe.
You know? Girls in.
Yep.
Use the dumbbell, maybe?
No, that's.
Oh no, it's probably putting up the poster. This one I meant, yeah, this one.
Yeah, put up the poster. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Because I put take down the poster there.
Yeah.
I still don't know what this one is.
Oh, that one's the dumbbell, and that one's the e-handbook.
Wait,
So that dumbbell one goes left.
you think that goes there?
And there's something with a handbook here, because isn't that the point of like she, because at some point you have to go, she was a he, so she could get in this door. So that door goes there, and the handbook goes down there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, okay. What are we missing?
Yeah, and then we go left, so poster gets bloodied, rolls up the poster, goes to the girls, puts up the poster, now they're switched, Byakuya comes in.
This one maybe?
Yeah, so you said you thought that was a dupe? Yeah, mark it up. It's either that or the wrist. It's that or the wrist.
Yeah, and I feel like the wrist is that one there.
And
So
the wrist
that's
is that one. So yeah, put the cord there.
Where's the
He
cord?
comes in, he's
Where is
carrying
it?
the cord.
Alright,
Here's
Renex.
exactly what happened.
Here's
First,
exactly what happened.
let's take a look back to before the incident.
It's so complicated. Because it's trying to work out
Last
what things
night,
are from
Celeste
pictures.
saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yeah.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can
Oh shit. You can infer this, right, Celeste?
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh.
Oops. Because she had the right handbook. What the fuck is it supposed to be?
Yeah, okay.
Look through the pictures. Is it that one?
That one. Well, see, I thought it was that one originally, but that's the same image as this one here.
But it is like the same thing.
The killer
Yeah, we'll give it another go.
you!
Let's try it. The killer is you!
Oh, good. We don't have to
Okay,
start from the
start
start again.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out.
Okay.
She made her way to, but how could the victim?
Oh, good. Okay.
Yay! Fuck's sake.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
I feel like we could really start to be using the word they, Makoto. I feel like they.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Oh, it is that.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
And murdered them in cold blood.
and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Oh.
That must have taken ages.
That could have been the end of things.
Yeah, they had
But no.
hours to do it. They had all night. Because nobody goes out at nighttime.
Except Byakuya.
Byakuya discovered the body and
No, I think he found it in
decided
the morning.
to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Maybe, I guess we got time.
Yeah, like I think he noticed that the doors are open in the morning, and he was just like, "Oh, that's weird."
No, that's not true.
So,
think we find it
after
later.
stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library.
Either way, this
and
is
then
fucking
he
insane.
got to work.
Why anyone would do this is madness.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless
He's
body.
testing us.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade,
Okay, we are saying during the
the
night.
killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Mondo.
Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Nice.
Wait! No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
I feel like that all was evidence and proof.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mondo's the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check that one item of his and everything will become clear. Back to the handbook. Let's talk about fever time and negative.
Negatime.
During a bullet time battle, if you press the RB button, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max.
Alright.
At this point, even if you push buttons at random, you won't miss.
Oh.
So you can just push A, Y, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal soul.
Oh.
But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got the excess. It's a special time, right?
Okay,
So
negatime.
the
The
opponent
opponent
negative.
keeps.
The opponent activates negative during bullet time battle. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was waiting for. Thanks, game.
Okay, cool. Alright.
You're the music man, Andrew. Get your rhythm on.
Is it A and Y?
Yeah.
Show me some evidence.
You lock on to one and then.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt.
Maybe just use fever time. Oh, never mind.
Show me.
This should prove
Nah.
it.
I was wrecking him.
Didn't need it. Broken knee handbook.
There's like a
Once
hot motor. I was just like wrecking him
thinking
even though I
so
couldn't see the
far is
market, and then I
right.
kind of lost rhythm.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
It was me.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
You bastard, Mondo. How could you? B A B A.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice. Do you want to do the bit after the trial as well? Yeah.
Bro, what are you saying?
I think as soon as it gives me the opportunity to save, we're saving.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Because I don't think. Oh, we can save now.
Yeah, I'm
But-
pretty sure. you said-
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I love this being Monopoly Man.
Yeah.
It's Mondo!
This is so sad. I hate this one.
Mondo
Right.
murder
What's the best
time!
one?
Oh, we're back speaking.
This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Uwara!
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way you would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is
Why are
this?
you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looked like Spundo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men.
ha!
Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit that B button to fast forward the text. Why
I
would
do.
anyone do that now?
I really do. I'm desperate to pee. So I might just. I feel like this is gonna be long, so I'm gonna just run to the loop really
Okay.
quickly.
To run now. Sure, that's why I was like, I checked before. Okay, go run. 5-minute break. We'll be right back. Andrew's fault, guys. Andrew's fault. He's got the controller. I can't play on my own like he does. Doesn't work. System doesn't work. It's a broken system. Feckin' Mundo. Better?
All right, let's get this story.
Right.
Story time.
Anyway!
Also, you might want to turn a light on.
We're getting dark.
You are.
It's weird
in
because the
dark.
Discord camera looks better than the...
Yeah.
My light takes a minute to warm up, so it is on the way.
Oh.
And his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength.
Ooh.
You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Yep. Very weak.
Don't skip that. Fuck you. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
Oh no.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I don't really want to
What?
talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best. To become strong. Then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger. And accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it'd be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
yeah.
Yup, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mundo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mundo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mundo about it will help give me some courage.
What?
That's weird. So he went and asked Mundo to help him become strong.
Yeah, I know, that's like clearly a Monokuma line, but it says Chihiro, that's weird.
That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mundo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro.
Huh? What did he do? You mean that's why Mundo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made with Chihiro.
But
But how does moving his body keep a secret?
because
Because if everyone had known he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see?
Then Mundo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro? Who he'd also killed?
Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it all, after all. Ba-ba. The possibilities of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you?
Oh,
That embarrassing memory. That secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did?
what did he do?
He killed his own brother.
Dun dun dun. What a plot twist.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything that he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother one day, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
Oh.
Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Sorry.
No, that's alright.
Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
Oh.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Man, what a bullshit motive.
laying in his kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Diane never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together, and to keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mundo's lie became the truth. So to say. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong.
So fucking strong. Look at these muscles.
Strong. 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 And yet... as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant.
Papa!
And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear he would have no problem shedding light on his little secret. Mundo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why Mundo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I've never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say. But after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock hard lump of anxiety, way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling this to me all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh? Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
Well, you're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What? What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret.
Huh?
Oh.
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What? What?
Are you making fun of me?
Oh.
I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mundo.
Mundo strong.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Oh.
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hands, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground.
Hey!
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mundo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
God damn it. Look at him! You see? You're all just like him! For a secret from the past! For a memory! For that he killed another living human in cold blood! He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world! He doesn't know what true strength is! Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't!
You bastard. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead. Say that again. I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Yes.
Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Oh. Hold on, Leon.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Ah.
For Mundo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
No. Wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Yeah.
Yay.
I said, wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
So badass. So edgy. Ooh.
What a dude.
The cage of despair.
I think that's his death. But how's that gonna kill him?
Oh.
Oh no.
He's gone.
Did they send him to the future?
Oh. Oh.
Is that how you make butter?
No.
That's not how I make butter.
I feel like that's a Fight Club reference for like because people turn into soap.
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be. My brother.
Another murder. Another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again that he, of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya?
What is this?
You're a total asshole, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't obvious. Because it made things more interesting.
Time-wasting motherfucker.
His voice was calm, emotionless. Like the voice of death. Chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule too?
That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue.
The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mundo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
You mean you actually witnessed the murder?
He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
Fucked it. I actually just fucked by Byakuya. Just what an asshole.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. We did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So, after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene?
But
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured it out, you had really done it, you'd be dead too, right?
Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point.
That's a pretty optimistic thing to say. What if we just didn't believe you? Absolute tool.
Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason?
Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Whoa, I'm up next!
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? But why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself!
what?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating! These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair!
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean! Mean! Mean!
What the heck?
Mean, 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 mean! Mean!
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing! Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
Ah, the noble son of a noble family! Truly, you understand me! I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Ooh, so cool! Like you're the main character of a video game or something! No trash mob for you! I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Ooh, temper, temper! Sounds like someone needs a nap!
Are we done? Are we done? Please tell me we're done. I'm so tired.
Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom. The curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mundo.
Would you like to save the game?
But I knew that wasn't the end.
Would you like to save the game?
The killing game is still continued. Dude, YouTube is gonna... Don't ruin the vibes for YouTube, man. They're not gonna be tired. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Oh,
Well,
Whoa,
anyway, like I was saying,
some real ass plots.
Some real
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one more thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My,
Surely it's bald grey
You
mannequin. now.
really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Oh.
Real ass plot. Chapter 2, Boys of Life of Despair.
The end.
The end.
Bink,
many are we
bink,
down?
bink. No, it's just 10.
Down to 10. 5 dead. Lift. Oh, what a good session. That's my favourite chapter by far. It's so good. And what a great time to have a chapter like that. Did you know, Andrew? It's actually World Mental Health Day. So fitting.
What?
So fitting. So incredibly
What is the relevance of that?
Because they both had their own complexes going on. Ironically, the same thing. Chihiro had a complex about being weak. Mundo had a complex about not being strong, essentially. And they both let them take over their lives. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Shame.
And with that,
You can see how easy it happens.
we'll be back next time with more energy
Back
and more beans.
More beans.
Because I am exhausted.
More
but
butter.
That ran
More
on
butter.
so much further than I expected it to. I was
It
just like,
always will.
we only got 10 minutes, and then we're just like, oh god, Monokuma, shut up.
I know, when we go into a trial with like less, with like, it was like 1 hour 50
I know.
going to the trial, and I'm
I
like,
know.
it's going to go over. It's absolutely going to go over. Because the same thing happened last time we tried to play this. Like, it always goes longer than we expected. So we might want to cut early in future if we're going into a trial with not much time
Yeah,
left. I don't
well,
know
that
what's
was
the best way
my
to put it.
kind of hope, was that the trial
We
wouldn't
got to
start
the-
as soon as it did. I was kind of hoping, oh, okay.
Yeah,
But no.
I thought it would take a bit longer. Whatever.
Oh well.
But yeah, but thank you to everyone that watched. Thank you for being here. That was a ton of fun as always. We'll be back next time with more Danganronpa. Sleuthy
Yeah.
Saturdays. Should be next Saturday. Peace. Thanks for being here.
See ya.